Alright, this is going to be an unedited, off-the-cuff kind of rant, but man, oh man, did Google just not read the room properly, because they started this about a month ago, month and some change, where basically if you're on a free G Suite account, which I've been on for over a decade, so I'm personally getting screwed over by this, they're forcing you to move over to a paid plan. Of course, a lot of us out there, we signed up when this was called Google Apps for your domain, and the whole appeal behind that was as it said, it was Google Apps for your domain. So it was just like I can use my Gmail account with a custom domain name. I could use all this stuff with custom domain names, and that's all it really was. It was just a way to have a Google account with a custom domain name. Kind of like how you can use a custom domain with iCloud in a way, or a custom email address. You don't have to use the email address that Apple gives you. You can use a custom one if you so please. So Google allowed you to do that, but then they pivoted it over to the businessy nature of G Suite, but it was still free for people with less than 10 seats at their quote-unquote business. So it was totally fine for people like me. I mean, we just got a bunch of business features that we've never used, we've never touched. No reason to touch it because, I mean, I'm not a business. So it remained free, and they actually stopped accepting signups in 2012. So they were going to do something at some point, and that day came last month when they're starting to basically move everybody over to a paid plan. So naturally, a lot of us have said, hey, this is not cool because we don't use the business features. Like, we don't want the business features. We don't need these. We just want custom domain support for our Gmail accounts. So, or Google accounts in this case now. And Google just completely does not know how to read the room whatsoever because, well, they hinted that they were going to try and do something for people like me who don't use this for business. And they just decided, you know what? No, you need more business features, but for free. Because they gave us Workspace Starter, or Essentials Starter, for free, but we don't get access to Gmail. We get everything but Gmail. We get Docs, Drive, Sheets, Slides, Chat, Meet. Like, I don't need any of this, Google. I don't want any of this. Like, what? But talk about not reading the room. Like, I don't need Drive. I already pay for Drive on my primary Google account that is not a custom domain. I already use Docs, Sheets, Slides, all that stuff with my not my primary Google account. I do not need this. I just want a separate Google account, or just even the same one, just with an email alias with my custom domain. That's all I want. I just want email. That's all I care about. Like, I would be happy if this were just the essential starter were just Gmail for custom domains. That's all I want. I don't need any of this stuff. No one, like, a lot of people who are complaining do not need any of this. And it's free now, but who knows how long that's going to be, because you can't trust Google. They may make it paid down the line, but it just, talk about just not reading the room. It's really, really dumb. And then, like, they're like, oh yeah, you can transfer to you can transfer to a, vanilla Gmail address. That does nothing for my email that I have to go and find all the logins that use that email address and just bring them over before everything goes kaput and I lose access to that email address entirely. It's really dumb. And I don't know who Google thinks they're fooling here, because if I'm going to have to go through all this mess to get everything out and off of that email address, I'm not coming back. I'm not going for any of their paid options. Like, I'm leaving the Google ecosystem at that point. This is just really dumb, and Google just has completely failed to read the room and why people are upset about this. Because, again, a lot of us are individual users. We have no need for the business features. Google just forced them upon us when they pivoted the Google Apps for your domain into G Suite. They just did that. We couldn't opt out of it. They just said, nope, we're doing this, and you're coming along for the ride. Screw you. Really annoying, and wow. That's the rant, and hopefully you enjoyed it for what it was. And I'll see you guys later.